I think this right here is probably going to be the close, fairly decent representation of what could potentially on the upper end of this event could happen starting in very late tomorrow night across the western and northwestern part of Indiana, and then continuing on south and west and east with time going into Sunday morning. Now, I want to caution you on these exact amounts, particularly the southern portion here. Once you get south of Indianapolis Metro here in particular, and the reason being is we have some warm air is going to be coming up into this system, and we'll change this over to rain. This will drastically affect snowfall totals where this happens. I think if you're well north of Indy, some of these 7-8 inch amounts could very well be a possibility with this particular system. But if we want to get Indianapolis Metro specific, it's going to be tough to really nail these down. I would say throughout the metro, I've got this broad kind of 1 to 5 inch amount in my head, depending on how much rain mixes in there, and it will be an issue. If this storm goes even a little bit further south, though, you may have to increase these snowfall totals further to the south, being that the rain will have less of a chance to come mix in with the precipitation. But I would say right now, this is like the upper end of what potentially could happen, particularly if the storm system goes a little further to the south than it's currently projected. Otherwise, you could probably, particularly from Indy southward, you could probably take a few inches off of these. And like I said, get more into that general metro 1 to 5 inch type of range with rain and mixing in there. And this will be wet snow when it comes down, and then it will change back over to all snow as the storm is departing. And that'll be more, I think, more of the powdery type. But the cutoff is going to be interesting to say the least. But for now, from basically the Indianapolis northward, there is a winter storm watch that goes into effect very late Friday night and into Sunday morning. But again, about medium confidence in this scenario right now. They have as potentially going as high as 7 inches, and particularly with a northern extent. I'm going to hang in that 1 to 5 range. Again, got to be very dependent on where this warmer air sets up. That will cut into these snowfall totals and the ultimate storm track. But if this does continue to, if it shows signs of going further south, then some of these upper end snowfall totals could be a possibility. Stay tuned.